Yes, okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Mualim bin Muhammad Awadin, PA180553. And first of all, I would like to thanks to all of you that uh, can attend this meeting. So, and our objective in this meeting is to enhance our management to buy an old and to buy a new equipment so that we can replace an old production of equipment as it approach the end of its life cycle. Okay, first of all, we go to the background current situation. Okay, it is indeed an economic and a performance decision to replace an old production of equipment as it approached the end of life cycle. The evaluation of the purchasing of this optimal equipment for its capital expenditure restriction concern about an economic. When it comes to choosing the right equipment for the job, performance is a crucial. So the replacement of the significant machinery is followed by a true investigation of the option and its possible benefit in terms of its quality, manageability, and economy. Modification in business plan will be guided by rule if new operational circumstances arise as a result of equipment replacement. Okay, for the statement of the problem, referring to the current situation, the company definitely need to replace a new backhoe to meet a demand of our task. Regarding to our workers' complaint, at the working site, the current backhoe are facing a lot of a problem. Some of them are Okay, for the purpose of this meeting, we will be analyze two different backhoe machinery and represent the best quality choice in accordance with the statement of the operation team to offer a recommendation about the buying a new backhoe for the replacement of the new one. So my team collected a data on JCB 3XC40 backhoe and the Caterpillar 416C backhoe. There is a two different brand of the backhoe manufacturer. We're spending around a week to collect a data, watching how these two different brand working. And in addition, we acquire a comprehensive data upon every machine from its designer, salesperson, and administrative staff for both machines. We evaluate and took account for variable in analyze these two machinery, which is the price and horsepower of the product, digging depth, and operating weight limitation. Okay, for the next agenda, I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. I am Muhammad Khairul Aiman bin Muhammad Fauzi. My ID number is KH19007. So now I'm here as your technical consultant. I want to introduce to you and make a comparison of the cost of both model that we might choose for to purchase for the company. So if you see at the slide, the for the model GCB 36S14, so the cost is RM 186,000, and for the Caterpillar 416C, its cost is RM 107,000. So when we see for on the both costs, both of the model follow the requirement that have stated by the company, which is the requirement is RM for the requirement for the cost is RM 160,000 to 200,000. So both of this model follow the requirement, but the Caterpillar model comes with the cheaper than the GCB model. So if we look at on both model, maybe Caterpillar will be the best choice because the cost is cheaper than GCB, and it can make our company can save more money and save our budget. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you. So now I want to explain to you and make a comparison on the horsepower of both model. So basically horsepower of backhoe can divide into two categories, which is first categories it's run between 14 to 15 feet with the horsepower range at the 68 to 107. And then for the second categories, which is it's run more than 15 feet, the output horsepower provided is 127. So after do the research on both model, so we get the information that GCB model comes with the horsepower provided is 92, and for the Caterpillar the horsepower that provided is 78. So for the requirement that company has stated that for the horsepower of model it's um, have to must do more than 80 horsepower. So when we see on both model, of course JCB they follow the requirement because its horsepower more than 80 80 sorry. So for the Caterpillar it's not fulfill the for the Caterpillar is not fulfill the company requirement. So of course, from the comparison of horse model, we see that we might choose GCB because it best and it's follow the requirement of the company. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi, my name is Muhammad Mustafa Zambil. My ID number is MA19233. So today I want to present about another 2 points of comparison, which is digging depth and operating weight. First, I'm going to talk about the digging depth. Digging capacity range with the common type of backhoes capable of digging is 14 to 15 feet. So between JCB and Caterpillar, these two products have passed the requirement. But in case we need an extra digging depth for this company project, so we're more focused on JCB product, which digging depth is 14.6 to 18.5 feet. So for operating weight, which is the last part of comparison for the backhoe, the operational weight of backhoe loader starts around 13,000 pounds and may reach as high as 24,000 pounds, which is usually only an issue when operating on delicate tracery work surface such as room lawns, brickwork, or paved stone. So, the requirement for operating weight is much more than 15,000 lbs, which is GCB followed the requirement. Thank you. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Haikal Fidaus with an ID number of FB19092. Today I will talk about our recommendation of the product. As you can see, the table show the criteria of the two models, the JCB and the Caterpillar. First of all, the cost. As my fellow workers said, our budget is about 160,000 until 200,000, and both of the model costs did not exceed the 200,000 limits. And also the Caterpillar model costs much more cheaper, that is about 107,000. Then the horsepower. my fellow workers say that our requirement for the horsepower is about 90 horsepower and above, and only the JCB reach the requirement, but not the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar is about 78 horsepower. That is 2 horsepower less, so it cannot be accountable for the requirement. After that, the digging depth. The digging depth requirement is about 15 feet, and both of the model reach the requirement. And lastly is the weight. The operating weight is requirement is about 15 pounds, 15,000 pounds, and only the JCB reach the requirement about the 15,000 pounds, while the Caterpillar is about 14,000 pounds. That is 1,000 pounds less. Even if the requirement is just a bit less, but it cannot be chosen because we need to reach our requirement. So in conclusion, the JCB model achieve all the requirement, while the Caterpillar model only achieve 2 of the requirement. That is the cost and the digging depth. So from the discussion, we will make a purchase of the JCB model because it is more suitable for our company. That is all from us. Thank you very much.